Hello and welcome back. I'm Dr. Nikki and this is my mama.
Dr. Sarasiso, welcome to our raw vegan kitchen. Today we're going to show you how to make a nut yogurt.
Ooh,
Unbelievable.
someone
So
requested it, right?
That's right. One of our followers asked us to make that for them, and
Here we are.
We are, yes. So we're going to start with almonds. 1 cup of almonds. You want to soak it for 12 hours.
Overnight.
Then you drain it and rinse it, and you want to peel it. You just take the peel off, so it would be nice and white yogurt, because if you leave the peel on, it won't be white, it would be like brownish yogurt. Okay, so we peel the skin.
It's actually really easy. You just pop it right off. You could do it with your kids. It's so fun. I do it within a couple minutes. I get a whole big cup full.
Exactly. Okay, so we add this 1 cup of almonds into the blender, and to that we're going to put coconut. Okay, so we have a young coconut in here. By the way, almond is loaded with your vitamin E and protein. It's just absolutely amazing for you.
37% of your required daily intake of vitamin E. 37%. How amazing is that? Just for 1 ounce. And that protects your cell walls and lowers your rates of cancer and Alzheimer's. Huge.
Amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 young coconuts. Okay, one of them I already cracked, and I used the meat and the milk already in the blender, and that will be the next one that I'm going to crack, and I'm going to show you how I do it. Okay, and coconut is so healthy for you. You know, instead of spending $5 on cappuccino when you are out, buy yourself a young coconut, ask them to crack it open for you, and put a straw, drink the drink, the water, which is full of electrolytes, okay? And then with a spoon, eat the meat. You got a meal, and it's healthy, much better for you than acidic coffee, okay? So
1 cup of coconuts it has 75% of the manganese that you need per day.
Amazing.
And manganese is essential for your bone health, your metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins, and cholesterol.
Incredible. All right, so in order to crack it, you have 2 options. You can use a cleaver, okay, which some people are scared of it and they don't feel comfortable with that. Or you can use this machine in here. You can buy that for like $25 on Amazon. It's amazing.
It's called
You can show the
Fanatu. Interesting, huh? By the way, interesting study I just learned about. They did a test on rats with diabetes. How they found rats with diabetes is impressive, but they did a study on rats with diabetes that were fed protein made from coconut meat, and they experienced that their blood sugars, their insulin levels, and other glucose metabolism markers were significantly better after eating the coconut meat. It actually helped their pancreas produce insulin. How amazing. I'm super excited. I will tell you that the juice, the milk, will make my sugars go up because it's quite sweet. So if you are a diabetic, make sure you're checking your blood sugars before and after. But the meat in particular is extremely good for diabetics.
Yes. Okay, so this bag contains a straw to clean your straw. It's a brush to clean your straw. So you have 2 straws inside and a brush. And then it contains this little tool in here that you can make spaghetti out of the coconut. So after you drain the water, you just go like this and make spaghetti out of coconut. It's amazing. All right,
Let me show them.
Yeah, it's fabulous little tool.
Cool, huh?
So it's really worth $25, you know, it's fabulous. And you know what? It's so safe to do it this way, and you can let your kids do that for you. They would love that, especially boys that like hammering. So you give them this rubber hammer, you put that right here, and you hammer it, just like that. Hammer, 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 until it goes right in, okay? And then it pops right up. But I'm the kind of a person that don't have, well, actually we can do it like that. But if you want to learn how to do it with a cleaver, let me show you how to do it with a cleaver, okay? You want to hold it very tight right here. Keep your finger away from the top, okay? Make sure they're hiding right behind. And you take the cleaver and you whack it.
With the corner edge, by the way.
Exactly.
She's not hitting it flat. She's hitting it with the edge, with this edge right here. So this tip is what
the
slams.
end part right here, okay?
Yeah.
So then again, whack.
Oh, that's juicy.
And whack. And whack. You see? 4 whacks.
4
and
whacks.
Boom, it's open. Sometimes I can do it in 3 too. Yes. So look how beautiful it is. All right, it's really gorgeous. Now we want to remove the top layer, the meat. Here it is. Make sure before you're putting it into your blender that there is no hard shell on it, okay? And then we add it to the blender. And look at the water, it's absolutely magnificent. It's full of water. I'm gonna put a strainer just in case, you know, there is pieces of shell, so I don't want the shell to go in there. So I'm gonna put the strainer and put the water right through a strainer. There we go.
It's a little frozen.
I know it is, yes, it is frozen. Oh my goodness.
It's really
I put
frozen.
it in the back of the oh wow. I put it in the back of the fridge and it got frozen. So let's take a
How are you
look.
gonna get the meat out?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, that actually would be fantastic. I like that. I can drink it when it's melting and it would be so nice and cold. But the meat is releasing. So you want to use the back of your spoon to push the meat out, okay? Just the back of the spoon.
So the spoon stays upright, and then you scoop downwards. You press downwards. Does that make sense? All the way around, going around the coconut.
Beautiful. Here it is, okay? There is your meat. Now we take it out and make sure again that there is no shell. Put the meat in.
So coconuts have one of the highest amounts of saturated fat, 90%, which is very high, which would usually make your LDL cholesterol go high and be at risk for heart disease. However, coconuts have lauric acid in them, which helps also bring up your HDL, which is kind of what goes after all your LDLs and takes them out. It's like the garbage trucks that goes around and collects all the LDL. That's your HDL. So the effect of the higher saturated fats in coconuts is actually neutralized. So you don't have to worry too much about the saturated fat in coconuts.
Exactly. All right, so here we go. We got all the meat out. Fantastic. Look at that. Amazing. All right, perfect. And to that, I'm going to add 1 lemon. Okay, we're going to squeeze 1 lemon and put the whole entire lemon in there, the juice of the lemon. And lemon, of course, loaded with vitamin C.
Yes.
It's phenomenal antioxidant.
And so
right
alkalizing.
there. Very alkalizing. And to that, I like to put stevia to sweeten it. Okay, so I'll put a nice 1/4 teaspoon of stevia to give it a nice sweet taste. There we go. Green stevia, of course. Only buy the green one. And then I'm gonna put 2 capsules of probiotics. And what I like to do is I like to open them. My hand's a little bit
Here,
wet.
I'll do it.
Here we go. So I like to open them, the capsules. I opened it just like that and pour the whole thing in like this. And get rid of the shell of that. Okay, then.
Voila.
Perfect. There we go.
Just 2, huh?
Just 2. It's enough.
Wow.
2 probiotics.
Wonderful. And
Yeah.
then you leave it outside for a while, right?
Yes, for like 4 hours.
To let the
Okay,
probiotics
and then close this.
get all their eating going on.
And let's turn this blender on. Voila. A full 1 minute. Okay, it has to be really, really creamy. And voila! Let's take a look in there. Let's see. Look how beautiful. Okay, it's
see?
nice and white. And now you want to pour it into a glass containers.
Can you see? No.
Look
I don't
how
think you
gorgeous
can
it
see.
is.
Here, let's lift it up. And there we go. Now people can see. Wow.
Look
So
how
it's a little
beautiful.
liquidy at first, but then it'll get more solid. Here.
Exactly. It would be nice and solid.
Wow.
So you get quite a lot of yogurt out of it. It's really lovely.
Oopsie.
I don't think we have enough to fill up another one.
That's
but
okay,
this we
I'll
can
eat it.
Exactly. So what you want to do is you want to leave them here like that
They're out
and
of view. Mom.
cover them. Is it out of the view? All right, can you see them? And you want to cover it with a nice clean cloth cover it, and leave it there for about 3 to 4 hours, allowing the probiotic to activate itself, and then it would be ready to close it, to put the lid on, and keep it in the fridge overnight.
You keep the lid off.
Off, only for the, otherwise, there's no room for it to expand, you see? So you keep the lid off and just cover it for about 3 to 4 hours.
Wow.
When it's ready, you put the lid on, keep it in the fridge overnight, and then you have delicious, yummy yogurt.
So good. I love to add some dried goji berries to it. And then in the morning, they soak up all the juice and they're just plump, yummy, delicious little, right?
Yes, you can
Goji
also
berries.
make it any flavor yogurt you want. You can put strawberries in there, blueberries, anything you want. I mean, it's phenomenal. Bananas, excellent.
Ooh, yum.
Really excellent. It's yummy. Really delicious, okay? And the kids would love it.
Ah,
So
good.
also, if you don't want to use nuts, if you have nut allergy, for example, then just do it with the coconut only. You know, just use the coconut. But then again, you can't use all the water of the coconut. You can only use a quarter cup of the water to each coconut, okay? To each coconut meat. Only quarter cup of the water. And then you get a nice thick yogurt, delicious and creamy and wonderful. You would love it.
The coconut alone is a lot more creamy. The almond does have a little bit of a gritty flavor, right?
Yes, but it's still
But it's
yummy. Yes.
magnificent. It really is, and a lot healthier
Yes.
for you.
You guys will enjoy that. It's delicious.
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
guys.
much for watching.
Ciao.
Namaste.